In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through how to do a supine hip raise. This is a fantastic exercise to work the lower fibers of your rectus abdominis, and I'm going to be showing you a slightly different variation to what you might see. A lot of people do this on a mat, however they use a lot of momentum, there's a lot of hips and knees helping out the exercise, and that momentum ultimately takes pressure off of the core, and we don't want that. So I'm going to show you two exercise variations, one's slightly easier, one's harder, both supine hip raises, and you can progress up to the harder one once you feel like the beginner one is too easy. Now you'll notice here I'm on a bench. I actually like to use a bench for this with my clients, and the reason why is that they can grab onto the bench. So you can be in a real set position, and what I want to do firstly is have my hands just to the sides of my ears. I'm grabbing onto the bench, and from here I'm going to bring one leg up at a time, and notice how I'm going to bring my heels in. So I've got my calves touching my hamstrings, and for the easiest version, what I want you to do is think of raising the hips up, grab onto the bench as hard as you can, and you're going to bring your knees diagonal, so not just up, but up and also towards your chest. So that looks like this. Slowly controlling the lowering phase, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Now, because I've got my knees bent and my hamstrings and my calves are touching, I can't then use my knees to start bringing in extra momentum during the exercise. If you want to make it even harder, it's the same position, exactly the same cues. However, as opposed to me coming up and in, I'm now going to come directly up. So think about knee going in the direction of the ceiling now. Same with the breathing. Breathing in. And you're trying to control every portion of the movement when you're doing the upward and lowering phase. Make sure when you're doing that lowering phase, you don't just drop back down, you lower yourself under control. You repeat that for your desired amount of sets and repetitions, and that is how to do a supine hip raise.